me and my buddy.
Go. What's up, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube?
We are For the Boys. I'm Dennis Hogan, here with
his amigo, Felix Despial III.
Amigo. And you're Puerto Rican, right?
No, I'm African American.
This is off to a great start.
Yeah, this is off to a great start. By the way, let the record show this is our first podcast. We really don't know what the hell we're doing, but
We never know.
this is a bit.
Let us know in the comments what we should do.
Right. If you guys got any pro tips, please by all means.
Let us
Shout
know.
out to any of the big vloggers there who are helping out any first time vloggers or podcasters, because again, it's a whole new territory. So let's do it.
Let's do an honest review of Prime because no, that was
That good, buddy?
no,
That
it's good. It's good. Prime is good.
Yeah, Prime is good.
How's that Taco Bell Baja Blast?
Some Mountain Dew, Baja Blast. I'm not looking for any sponsoring shit whatsoever. I can
But if
take
you want to
this shit.
sponsor, that'd be great.
I can honestly.
This video is sponsored by no one.
I'm about to say, if y'all come at him with a legal suit, yeah, I don't know him.
I didn't do it.
If you don't, good job.
Prime sucks. Mountain Dew? No.
Are you only saying Prime sucks because either you're trying to come at Logan Paul or you want to get in a boxing ring with KSI?
Both. No. No, I'm not.
Oh
Maybe.
man, maybe he says.
Whew. Only if the money's right.
I mean, is the money ever wrong?
As long as it's green, it's right, I'd say.
All right, see, now I'll take offense to that. What do you mean green? Green like green card?
This man thinks everything I think is green card or the wall or whatever.
Yeah. Oh man.
So, this is our first podcast. Let's get our boys' opinion. Felix, tell us a little bit about yourself.
About myself, let's see. I just turned 23 this year. You know, it's the big 23. My Jordan year. From what I hear people
who
saying.
said that?
Right. My brother. From what I hear, it's supposed to be the best year of my life, but all evidence to the contrary, in fact. But yeah, so far I'm here. I'm alive. I'm breathing. Let's see. I'm single for all you hot honeys out there. You know, if you ain't about looks, you know, I got more than I got more than enough to offer.
Yep.
And if you are about looks, well, then you're
You
lost.
still got more to offer?
Yeah.
I'm more than good looking where it counts.
It's okay. As they always say, nice guys finish last. I promise you, I finish in 3 seconds.
Okay, Speed.
Yeah.
Shout out to Speed though.
Yeah.
Speed, you're hilarious. If you see this, if you
Oh yeah, Speed, you're
somehow
fucking.
come across this, you're hilarious.
Yeah, Speed, you're fucking. You know what you're doing, man. For real. I think legend has it he's about a few years younger than us.
A few? Yeah. He's
Yeah.
about 18.
Oh shit!
I
And
think-
he's already like one of the most up and coming streamers right now.
Yeah.
Never saw. That's crazy. Dude came up from out of nowhere and he's balling harder than you and me.
I know. What are we doing with our lives?
Well, not this apparently, but
Not enough of this, yeah.
yeah, not enough of this. But you know, hopefully in this day and age, this is still able to have some sort of following. You know,
Yeah, hopefully.
right? Yeah. So enough about me and Speed. Let's talk about this man. This godly,
Oh, God.
godly physique of a person, chiseled by the God Almighty Zeus.
Don't butter
you
me
know?
up too much, buddy.
Bro, chill out, man. If I butter you up, you're gonna turn to a stick and you're gonna end up on that grill over there. One stick of butter, man.
Let's think about it.
Shout out to Roth the Baker, by the way. I love your videos. You know what you're doing. The stick butter thing, whatever. You know what you're doing with that shit, bro. Otherwise, you wouldn't have 900,000 subscribers on YouTube all just from making quick and easy food. And your weapon of choice just happens to be, you know, one stick of butter, man. Bing.
Yeah, I'm 24. Single as well. So shout out to all the ladies not looking at looks.
Right, come on now. Guys, you have no idea. Trust me, I've heard legends, girls. I know this man on a whole personal level. It's not about this you need to worry about. It's about his horizontal hula game you got to worry about.
My I'm done.
Trust me, it ain't about the size of the stick. It's how you work it.
But Felix, what do you think about Spider-Man 2? How do you feel about Spider-Man 2, the video?
The
game.
Okay. I'm about to say, if we were talking the movie, I could talk about that movie for hours. But
I mean, shoot. The
Spider-Man game, I'm looking very forward to it. I have loved it since the first one came out in 2018. Yuri Lowenthal's a great Spider-Man voice actor, and it was better than I think any game that came out there. Now, Spider-Man 2 adds Spider-Man and Miles Morales, so yeah, we could definitely fuck around with that one a lot. Got my heart on when I saw that Spider-Man has the black suit.
So are we gonna get the bully Spider-Man since when Toby got the black suit? He
Bully Maguire. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, you know.
I hope so.
He sounds more menacing than Toby. I won't lie. You know, he's throwing people to the ground and shit and whatnot.
I hope he looks at Miles at one point. He's just like, I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. I'll put some dirt in your eye.
Yeah, he's gonna start breakdancing down. You know, forgetting about MJ for a fat minute. Just Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. No, I'm looking.
Goblin Jr. Gonna cry.
But yeah, no, definitely looking forward to it. Later this year, it comes out in the fall. I'm already gonna pre-order that shit. My name's. I'm gonna be the first one out there and everything. If you don't have a PS5, well, sucks to suck.
Thanks, Felix. Glad you can call people out already. Shout out to all the people with the PS4 and can't afford the PS5.
Buddy says he can't afford it, but he has an expensive ass camera, expensive ass laptop to do this podcast.
That's what happens when you go to school.
Please don't be afraid to call out in the comments, guys. Trust me, we're looking for every bit of opinion we can get. This is video number 1. We don't know how many of these we're gonna make, but you know,
we want to have guests.
Oh yeah,
so please support us.
Yeah, we want to have guests. You can be as small as nobody or as big as freaking Jake Paul or Mr. Beast or PewDiePie. Honestly,
Jake Paul. I want your coworker Derek.
Actually, you know what's 86 Jake Paul for a second. We don't need any problems with the problem child.
Derek from Better. I'm coming. I'm coming for you. You in boxing training? I haven't done a lick of training. So, come on, buddy. Let's go.
Watch out, man. His pelvic punches are deadly. He likes to get down low and you know get you from underneath, if you know what I mean.
What am I doing, the Jack Harlow?
Yeah, go ahead. Hit him with the Jack Harlow real quick, Dennis.
Nope.
Yeah, come on now. Oh, hit him with the I Show Speed. Oh man, how quickly are people gonna see this shit and be like, "What the fuck are these two on?"
They're gonna be like, bro, this is what we did."
Probably any YouTuber out there that's big enough now probably can't say they haven't started out doing some shit like this.
Oh yeah, didn't Mr. Beast make a video a long time ago of him saying one word for 10 hours straight?
See, I don't know much about Mr. Beast, but
now to be fair, he was trying to watch an anime and he was trying to make money off watching an anime.
I respect you, right?
So that's why he did it.
What was the word?
I forget, but I think he was counting. He was saying something. But he did it for 10 hours straight so he could get paid to watch an anime.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Switching up topics for now. Dennis, my man, I know you very well.
What?
One thing I know you're very passionate about.
What?
Pro wrestling.
Oh shit! Don't get me on.
If you ladies are any type of turn-ons for WWE, AEW, WWF before the E, freaking what is it? Wrestling in New Japan. Oh my God, this guy right here. This guy's a walking encyclopedia of all of it. All right. So far, I hate his taste though because he has a big affectionate heart-on for AEW's pro champion right now, MJF. What the fuck, man?
MJF is the man, bro. What do you know?
What I know is that the dude's got a mouth. But it's okay.
So do I.
It's okay.
Yeah.
My opinions go for me and him because look, that mouth is selling out tickets and everything. Selling out stadiums.
That mouth is on t-shirts. I have some of my own. So I know.
It's okay. I'll forever root for John Moxley.
I named my dog Moxley.
I know, but yet you still rooting for MJF every time he comes on the show. That's okay. That's okay. Listen, my biggest wrestling love was The Undertaker, and he only appeared once a year on WrestleMania.
So was my dad's. My dad loved him too.
I know.
I was the biggest John Cena fan.
I know.
I love John Cena.
That's crazy. It must have sucked not seeing him every match he was in.
Yeah. No, it sucks not seeing him nowadays more. But you know what? He's getting older. I get it. He's getting up there in age. So yeah.
I mean, you know, that's life. That's everybody. You know.
Now I have a new favorite. You know who it is?
John Moxley. Roman Reigns.
No.
The Usos.
Starts with an R though. Yeah.
Oh right. And shout out to this dominatrix of an Aussie woman. Dressed in leather black, part of the Judgment Day. Your biggest admirer right here.
Dominic Mysterio, yeah.
Oh, he
obviously Rhea Ripley.
He wants mommy. He wants Rhea Ripley. Rhea, if you check your Instagram messages every now and then, don't send Buddy Matthews after this guy. All right, he just has a massive hard on for you. That's all.
Yeah, because I will.
He misses you in your early days with the blonde. He misses you the early days with the blonde, long hair you had on the left side of your face.
Don't worry, if you send Buddy Matthews, I'll mark over him too. Because I'm also a fan of Buddy Matthews and what he's doing with the House of Black, and I thought he was someone that could have been used more in WWE. But
speaking of House of Black, we saw that fight the other day, Brody King with Andrade El Idolo.
Yeah.
Swear. I'm not gonna lie, Brody, I don't know what you're doing out there, man, but I would not step to you, brother. I would not step to you, brother. You got one of the most magnificent beards out there, and by God.
If I step to you, it'll be with all respect. I'll be Brody, you are so good.
You are a walking tapestry. Tapestry, my dude. I'd like to know how
man's a walking painting on his chest.
Yeah, but it fits his body. It fits him so well.
Yeah, him and Malachi.
I know. Also, need to check up on your band, Brody. God's Hate. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, please someone call me out in the comments. But yeah, that was a good fight.
Yeah, that was good. I liked it. I liked the two individuals anyway. So I think they're both talented, athletic. They're both. Speaking of talented, athletic, shout out to Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. I didn't get to watch the match live, but I heard they had what everyone can consider one of the matches of the year.
Oh, speaking of which, while we're on athleticism and stuff, Amanda Nunes retired.
Yeah, that was shocking. Honestly, I didn't expect that.
Everybody had her,
but then again, she was a big favorite against Irene Aldana. Shout out to Irene Aldana. What, number 3 or 4 in the world at the time too. Stepped in kind of short notice. What, 3 weeks notice I want to say? Yeah. Stepped in, took on the challenge.
Yeah, but I love how gracefully and how fan-loving that everybody was when Amanda called out her retirement. She had her 2 belts laid there on the side, her gloves crossed over.
Yep.
And she was just, paying homage while she was on the floor there. And she had just come from winning a fight that time, right?
Yeah.
She won a fight, and then that's when she called her retirement.
Yeah, Irene Aldana. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Supposed to fight Juliana Pena, but unfortunate circumstances. So.
Yeah, but you know, I guess
it is what it is.
It is what it is at that point.
Shout out to Max Holloway. It is what it is.
It is what it is, man.
How do you, Felix? How do you feel about Craven? Craven,
it's gonna leave
the movie, right?
That movie's gonna get called out about so many things. Two big things is Russell Crowe and Aaron Taylor Johnson both being in the same Marvel-based movie, even though they're just coming off of doing two other Marvel characters. Russell Crowe, I don't know how you're gonna jumble being Zeus and Craven's father. Although I'm gonna have an assumption Craven's father dies in Craven, so you know, be that as it may. And Aaron Taylor Johnson, you just came back from doing Quicksilver, you know, and Age of Ultron. But I'm also a big fan of yours in Bullet Train with Brad Pitt, Bad Bunny, and all of them great actors and actresses in that movie. Seriously, you
Never
did your
seen
thing,
Bullet
man.
Train, honestly.
I ought to fuck you up, mate. I ought to fuck you up, mate. I'm gonna be like Tangerine, bro, and I'm gonna fuck you up. You ever heard of Thomas the Tank Engine? I'm gonna fuck your ass up, man. Again, shout out to Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Turn off the lights if you think my brother feeling cute.
Oh shit, we're
So
switching up
deceptive.
again.
Yo, Siri, turn off the lights if you think my brother Chunks is cute. This is why I can't think you know I'm not. Hold on, I'm gonna back camera. I gotta go turn the fan on.
It's a little too hot for my boy out here. In case anyone asks, we are filming from our beloved Dennis's home in South Florida.
In Florida.
In Florida, from a little town called Palm Coast. Ain't much shit around here, but you know what?
Yep.
We make do with what we got.
Yes, sir.
We make do with what we got.
Yes, sir. Oh. So Felix, how do you feel about Elon Musk potentially fighting Mark Zuckerberg? It's Tesla versus Facebook.
Holy shit. Two rich ass nerds duking it out in the ring. Oh man. Oh man. I don't know. I haven't seen what Mark Zuckerberg looks like nowadays. I am with people that think he's a walking android, because what the hell is this? All the time. But he's a walking android with over 400 to 700 billions of dollars. I don't know how much he's worth anymore. But yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Elon Musk again. I guess we'll see. I don't know. I haven't seen much of either of them showing up or putting out for a boxing match, but whatever. I guess.
They're doing Dana White has said he'll come out and promote that in the cage MMA fight. I'm like, dog.
Yeah, if there's Dana White, if there's anything Dana White can do, it's promote fighters with rich people that have no athletic ability whatsoever. And the only reason I think he does that is because once you hear the name behind it and how much money is worth behind that name, oh yeah, Dana will do everything he can to promote it, as long as he gets a fat ass cut from it. I'm not calling him out, and just, you know, stating facts. Stating facts. And I would do the same thing too if I could get behind that big of a rich ass fight. What are they fighting over again?
Who's richer, bro? I don't know.
Who's richer? Mark?
Probably.
Probably Mark.
So in other news, I guess AEW did a post event press conference, and Tony Khan was on the stage, and a fan donated $10 going, are you ready for this? You ready for this?
Yeah.
Dear Tony Khan, if you want to improve AEW, 1. Better storylines. 2. Sign David Benoit, late Chris Benoit's son. 3. Bring AEW Hardcore Championship belt. 4. Fire CM Punk. I used to be a fan. Fan donates.
Wow. All right. All right. You share any thoughts on that?
Um, okay, let's better storyline. I'll give you that one.
First off, before I'm sorry to cut you off. Let me just say, I really like AEW. I do like AEW.
So do I. I'm not.
My friend here, and we should probably show him the video that we were in. But we were at my first AEW was my first ever pro wrestling event that I went to ever.
Yeah.
I used to watch WWE on TV and all that, but my first pro event was at an AEW event at the what was it? It was the Daly's Arena.
Daly's place.
And
Jacksonville.
Exactly. And I'll never forget how it went, or how they caught us too. They had live cameras filming us everywhere, and there was a guy with a camera right in front of us. We did a few funny faces in front of it to see if he caught us, but they didn't film that. Instead, now when he saw we had just debuted with AEW, Andrade El Idolo was brought out by his annoying ass manager of a woman, Vicky Guerrero, who I really don't love that chick's voice. I swear to God.
Sorry, I had to make sure the camera was still recording.
This fucking guy right here.
What? I gotta make sure.
This fucking guy right here.
Our time ain't going to waste.
Yeah, true. Anyway, first off, this shout out goes to Vicky. Fuck you for calling out the world's strongest man,
Mark Henry.
Mark Henry. Yep, that pissed me off so much. Don't ever disrespect my man Mark like that. But very interesting of her to bring out Andrade, and as Andrade is walking from his entrance to the stage, the camera pans out to me and my buddy here, and then you can see me looking very dumbfounded because I did not know who Andrade was at the time, pointing my hand out, and then you'll see my boy Dennis here just going, "That's Andrade!" Oh!
I was very excited because, I was very excited because I knew who Andrade was. I had watched his run in NXT from the beginning when he came out, and he was kind of like a guy that didn't really win a lot of matches, to when he got Zelina Vega, he won the NXT World Championship. So yeah, I had watched his run. I've seen his run. And then when he came to AEW, it was kind of a shock because he didn't really. I think he announced his release. I forget. It's been a while. It's been a few years. But back to my thing. I'll break down all this list because Felix will have. Now, I want to. Like Felix, I love AEW. I've been a fan since day one.
Now, when he says "like me," keep in mind, he's the expert here. This guy knows what
I'm not. Okay, I'm not an expert.
Shut up.
Unlike
Shut your face. Shut your face. He's being modest, which I love him. You can't put this dude on a pedestal, and he'll just sit there and be like, "Oh, that's not me. That's somebody else." He knows way more than I do. Wrestling is his life, blood, and he breathes that shit on a daily basis. You can't say no because you know I'm right.
I know.
And when he brought me to my first pro wrestling match, I was like everybody else. Oh, it's fake. It's stupid. It doesn't make sense. It's just entertaining. That's what sports is all about. The sports entertainment business is big, and that's what it's all for, entertainment. So I love it. But you were saying?
Give me a second. I gotta respond. Yeah, I love AEW. I've loved it since day one. It's always nice to have something different. It's always nice to have a different thing to watch. I mean, for a long time, when WCW closed in 2001, there really wasn't any competition for WWE. I mean, yeah, you could go on the Indies, you could go to places like Ring of Honor, Impact, but you're not. You wouldn't get that national TV exposure as if you were in the WWE at the time until AEW came around. Until AEW came around and came on TNT. I know. So when AEW came out, it kind of gave superstars an alternative. Like if they didn't want to do the WWE style anymore, they can go over and do the big indie, as everyone calls it, in AEW. If you obviously didn't have other plans to like go to Impact or go overseas to Japan, which, by the way, wrestling, I didn't know this until I started reading like people, but wrestling is big in Japan. But yeah, so I've loved AEW. I love Tony Khan's probably one of the best owners. If you've never been to an AEW show, I highly suggest you go.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If you have the money and it's in your area, by all means, go. It is worth every penny of it.
And I don't know what this guy means about better stories, but these characters are something else. I mean, this is gonna make me see. This is how my knowledge is gonna kill me because I don't know her name. But who was that chick that we saw at the event before she got big? I heard she's big now and she's a little up there now. But we went to when AEW before it was the main event. It was an AEW dark match, and she came in. And she goes, "I am or always will have been that bitch."
Jade Cargo?
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
And just hearing her say that, and this is how I know, AEW is meant for adults and for anybody that just wants like if you want a taste of what WWE was, and I'm gonna say like 2001 or 02 or right when they went from
late 90s, early 2000s.
There you go.
Attitude Era.
Right there.
Prime WWE. I use that word wisely, prime, because I like some of the new stuff, like the Bloodline stuff, the Judgment Day stuff, Alpha Academy stuff, Street Profits. I like all that. Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins. There I go. Naming names. Carmelo Hayes. But Prime WWE was
walking the encyclopedia here.
Was like late 90s, early 2000s when they were trying to beat WCW in the ratings. Back then it was like three big companies somewhat. Because you had obviously WWE and WCW. But then you had a third brand, ECW. I loved ECW too. Because that was like the alternative to each. See, now that man just named off like 5-10 companies off the top of his head, and I only know of 2, and that's AEW and WWE. Which is fine.
Yeah, you know, I'm just starting out with this stuff. You know, I don't know much, but
I know all this because my dad got me in
at the end of the day, it's as it should be. It's entertaining. It's entertaining, and you know, you will not leave. If you're there live, you will not leave that stadium bored. You will not leave it bored. Now, unless if you do, then you came for the wrong thing. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, it's like watching a movie, except the stunts, there's no, like, retakes, there's no, really editing when you're there live. It's just treat it like you would a movie and find the entertaining bits. If you're not entertained by a movie, turn on a different movie. Maybe you turn on the WWE movie. Maybe you turn on the Impact movie. Maybe
not a WWE movie because those movies were kind of. I'm sorry, I'm a movie head.
You get what I meant.
I get what you mean, but I'm a movie head. I've seen some of the movies sponsored by WWE and all that.
Turn on New Japan World and watch some New Japan movie.
So some of these New Japan characters are fucking crazy. Saw one go up against or was being challenged by Jericho. Was it Chris Jericho? Remember? It was Chris Jericho. And what's his name walked out on the stage from New Japan?
Minoru Suzuki? Yeah.
In white. He was in white, yeah. Remember the Saturday we saw him?
Naito? Was he had long hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Naito. That was an old Jericho rivalry. Ooh. Back when Jericho left WWE. He went to Japan and challenged. First it was Kenny Omega. Then, after he lost to Kenny Omega in Alpha versus Omega, he took on Tatsuyori. Sorry if I mess up the name because I'm not really good with the New Japan names. But Naito for the IWGP United States Championship. Which I have a replica of in my house.
Oh yeah, this again, girls. If you're collecting, he collects WWE wrestling stuff too. And he's out to get it. Also, while he does that, guys, again, please comment whatever you have to say, anything helpful. We are just starting this out. This is uncharted territory for us. We are only going off experience of what we've seen from other vloggers, other YouTubers. And I've seen some of them. Some of them, their start-offs were no bigger than this, than what they have now. But, yeah, no, this is just, this is one of those little pastime things we like to do. And, please. And, oh, shit, here he comes with the belt. Oh, my God. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that. All right, you're going to have to watch that now. But, oh, God.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so back to the fan thing. It was better storylines. Yeah, some of them. Yeah, like I like Wardlow, but I think his reign as TNT champion has kind of been a bit lackluster because it's been like, oh, we're gonna take the belt off you and give it to Hobbs. Oh, we're gonna put it back on you like the next week or two. It's eventually the title gets run down and you're passing that thing off like it's a game of hot potato. Hopefully Luchasaurus keeps on that belt for a while. But yeah. So it could be better storylines, but it's hard to manage when you have like a roster full of superstars that some of them don't even get TV time. Like look at Miro. Before we saw him back in action last.
He'll always be Rusev to me. Rusev with the long ass hair, and he shaved it off to, I don't know, give himself some character. He gave himself a bigger tattoo on the back. Okay. Sorry, you were saying?
Look at
Rusev. In the name of Mother Russia.
I mean, look at
I must break you.
Scorpio Sky too. I mean, how long have we not seen him? Thunder Rosa, Andrade El Idolo.
I am the face of Latinos. Yeah, you don't look like no Daddy Yankee to me.
Yeah, I mean, you got a roster. I mean, they had to create a whole new show just for these guys. So, yeah. So, better storylines? Yeah, maybe, but I mean, how much are you going to struggle getting people TV time with that? Sign David Benoit, I don't know why, so he can add to the name of people who don't get TV time every week. Just wondering.
First off, I didn't even hear that dude was wrestling.
Yeah, he wrestles. He won.
I hope he's doing better than his dad.
Yeah, so, what else? Hold up. Give me a second, I'm sorry. Bring AEW Hardcore Championship belt? Why? So it can become more useless than the WWE 24/7 belt? Just wondering. Fire CM Punk? Yes and no. I agree with that, but at the same time, it's like, you look at the ratings he's drawing in, might not be good for business to let him go. Especially because you can, I've always said I've wanted the main event of All In, which is supposed to be AEW's first show in a stadium, not an arena, to be CM Punk versus MJF, because I think that would do big numbers. So I don't know if you necessarily need to let go of CM Punk yet. We all don't know what's happening behind the scenes. As much as we want to read online the little Twitter fingers, the sheets, the Twitter world, the marks, the sheets, as Matt Cardona said.
Don't have Twitter. Don't want to get involved with that.
Don't believe everything you see online. I've learned that.
Yeah, me too.
As much as
me
we
too.
want to think that we don't know nothing. It's like MJF said, we don't know shit.
Yeah, don't believe everything everything you say on the internet. You know, Henry Cavill coming back as Superman after the Black Adam movie. I'm sorry.
This man.
Well, you know, for a little quick topic change, for anybody who's into movies or anything, first off, saw that movie Black Adam.
It's a movie buff right here, by the way.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Any ladies who are big into movie buffs, it's your guy right here.
I got a pretty decent knowledge about movies myself. I thank my dad for that. My issue is, first off, again, DC. What are you doing with your movies, bro? DCEU, you guys are fucking destroying it right now. I'm tired of seeing other movies that are promoting other heroes that weren't the ones that we wanted when we had them back in 2013 going into now. You guys had something going on, and then you kind of shot yourselves in the foot by getting rid of Zack Snyder. Sorry, that was a big mistake ever. But, well, technically they didn't get rid of him. He left for personal family reasons. But at the same time, you could have given it back to him, and then we would have had something way better. But I'm not a writer. I'm not the mind behind Warner Brothers, so whatever. But yeah, Warner Brothers, fuck you for what you're doing to DC, to DC.
Hey, shout out to Warner Brothers though for keeping AEW on TV.
We're two sides of a two sides of a coin here. You got the bad side, the good side right here. But yeah, Black Adam. Bringing back Henry Cavill. I swear, the look on my face after seeing him come down there, giving Dwayne Johnson a stare down as he was Black Adam face to face, you could not make me any happier. Honestly, you really couldn't. When I saw that he was going to come back and just take over, then I see posts on the internet from Warner Brothers, Henry Cavill will not be coming back, this and that, whatever. First off, that man is my idol. If I could be half of as great a person, fit, acting, and personality-wise as Henry Cavill, I would die a happy man. Because my God, is he such a really down-to-earth guy, and he loves that character more than anything. We will never have another good Superman as great as him. He is the best one since, may he rest in peace, Christopher Reeves. And
bro, what about Nicolas Cage, bro? Nicolas Cage could play every superhero and be the greatest superhero of all time.
Shut the fuck up, bro. He's only saying that because we just saw the Flash movie.
Spoiler warning.
Yeah, for a big spoiler warning if you guys don't want to hear what I have to say, but close the video if you do. Here you go. They showed a small clip, an animated Nicolas Cage wearing a Superman costume, and I'm just like, oh, wow, that's funny.
That was funny.
That was pretty funny actually. But yes, give Henry Cavill back Superman, man. That's all I gotta say. He's done with The Witcher. That new season about to come up, and it's a 2-parter season from what I saw on Netflix. I don't know if that means one part's gonna be him, the other part's gonna be Liam Hemsworth, which I'm not really all that excited to see. Someone posted a picture of what he looked like in the costume. Disgusting. I almost damn near threw up. He does not have his physique, his voice, or the character itself. I don't know. But yeah, no. I'm tired of being led on by fake ass promises and bullshit that I see on the internet. So please stop fucking us over. Alright, back to you.
Yeah, so fire CM Punk, and like I said, it all depends on what draws more. I mean, shoot. Ooh. I think the biggest match you can make now, honestly, besides Punk MJF, would be Punk either Omega or Punk Hangman. Sorry about that. Our camera kind of cut out. Need to invest in some better, more gigs on my memory card. We'll know that for next time, I guess. But Felix, you want to say goodbye to the podcast? Bye, pod. Please like, comment, subscribe.
Please
do all that, please. Comment what we can do better. Comment your opinions.
If you're a female, please, actual female. We would love the female opinion on these videos. Yeah.
If you have an opinion on wrestling and you're a female, please, by all means, let us know.
If you have an opinion on movies and you have your 2 cents to give in, please, by all means.
If you think Nick Cage would be the best Superman ever played, please let us all know.